Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about the Libra Full Moon. This is a great shift. This is such new, bright energy, and I am so excited because I'm all about this downshifting right now, this priority of wellness. And so, this is taking place on the 4th and 5th of April. My hair has all sorts of oil in it. We're going to talk about this when we talk about all these different energetic oils and all sorts of things that are all about wellness and balance. This is balance, love, empathy, peace, harmony, wellness, and abundance, and so much indulgence in the best ways, not in the guilty pleasure type of way, but indulgence in what makes you feel amazing. And what's a better way to kick off a season, to kick off what's going to be soon eclipse season with tons and tons of change happening really, really quickly. And the beginning of the year has been very much like bulldozer type energy, very strong, very potent. And I hope everyone has been making the most of that kind of energy. If you felt it, I certainly have. I had lots of change and wild things happen at once. And now I'm so into the balance and the revitalization. And one of the things I want to start with is this idea that when you slow down, you actually speed up. And this is something so important for this full moon. Every full moon is about releasing everything standing in the way of what you want. Every month we have a full moon. Sometimes we have two, a full moon release. So you set intentions during the new moon, then the full moon comes around and everything that's in your way gets released so that you can then manifest what you need for that month and then keep building and building and building throughout life. But in this cycle of creation, there are times where the release comes in different ways. So sometimes it's the release of anger, the release of clutter, the release of physical obstacles. You have to actually push them away. Here, the release is almost like a release of pressure we put upon ourselves. Does that ring a bell with anyone? The release of pressure you put upon yourself, the release of priorities that put you at the bottom of your list every day, the release of anything that's been really making life hard, not from the outside, but almost from the inside, keeping us from connecting, keeping us from more love, more joy, more balance and harmony, and all of those wonderful things. And when we release the stuff that we're putting upon ourselves, I love that Abraham Hicks says all limitations are self-imposed limitations. And I think that's a really interesting concept. Now, I don't necessarily think that that's wholly true, but a lot of the limitations that we have come from our habits, our thought patterns, what we believe is possible or not possible. And as we start building a life full of more infinite possibility, this Pluto and Aquarius energy, where anything is possible, where you can break through barriers, where you can make huge breakthroughs. We're headed into a Feng Shui season of making breakthroughs. It starts by allowing yourself to shine. So hello to everyone who's here. And if you're watching this in a replay, know you can always ask questions below. And if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things. If you like these videos, it really does support the channel. And it means the world to me because getting this type of stuff out into the world more is so important to me. Seeing the changes you guys have been making, it's so exciting. And this lesson of downshifting, of refueling, of revitalization is something I used to resist because we're taught in life that it's go, 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 do, work harder, work faster. And it's actually more successful to relax more. It's more successful to downshift. And it's actually the most magnetic place you can be, where things start to come to you, where things just arrive. We all talk about the law of attraction. We should talk about the law of attraction as it pertains to your nervous system, to your physical and energetic well being, because that's really the ultimate law of attraction. If you want to be truly magnetic, relax all the tension, just send it away, shoo it away, sweep it away. And we're going to talk about bringing in harmony. And so, this is a time where you can really set yourself up for these quantum leaps that are coming. For everything in 2024 is completely new energy, but we're getting a preview of Pluto in Aquarius. I made a whole video about this and this revolutionary breakthrough making new energy we've never experienced in our lifetime. It is the last live on this channel. So if you go back one, you can watch that. But now we're going to really embrace the full moon themes and make the most of them, because this energy will always serve you, not just during this full moon, not just during this month, but always. So if you are ready to become more magnetic, to bring in more of what you want, it starts with a sense of energetic wellness. I don't really talk about health at all in this work because it's out of my purview. But I was recently on Dr. Will Cole's podcast, and he's an old friend in the world of wellness, and it was so refreshing to be able to have a conversation about topics like true health related topics, because there are so many things about our environment that impact us physically. But today, let's start with this idea of investing in your energetic wellness, investing in your wellness in all ways, and prioritizing it as your main metric of success. So if someone says, "How's it going? What's going on?" And you can say, "I feel great. I feel better today than I did yesterday. I feel more energetic. I feel stronger." That will be your number one metric of success. And if that feeling is your metric of success, not how much work you did or what came in or what you manifested or whatever else, but if your primary metric is how well you feel, everything else will work out so much better. Everything else will fall into place. Prioritize your wellness. What could this look like? It could be prioritizing the meditation you like to do in the morning that makes you feel incredible. It could be taking breaks throughout the day to stretch, to take walks. It could be prioritizing, and again, nothing that's going to be forced, but things that truly revitalize you. Going to bed at a certain time, having an hour or two more sleep every single day, making this the number one thing, whatever it is that's been weighing on you physically. For me, for a long time, I wasn't drinking enough water. I went through a few weeks where I had to guzzle giant coconut waters and water just to catch up because it was so cold. I don't like to drink water when it's cold. You might feel the same. What is it for you that you know are the things that will fill you up, that will bring you more of the energy that you want? This is going to be big, 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 big. Even something as simple as more water can be magnificent for your intuition, not just for your physical well-being. It's wonderful for beauty, which is a big part of Libra and this energy of the full moon, making you feel more hydrated, look more hydrated. Your skin feels better, but also for your intuition, for your sense of divine guidance, and your sense of internal harmony. Water is the energy of flow, and it's so incredibly important. So think about for yourself what wellness routines, what habits you might want to call back into your life that can help you to release extra stress, to release things that have been holding you back. This will make a big difference. Number two, More harmony at home. Harmony at home starts with the basics. So, clean your house. It's always a great idea on the full moon. Clean up this at the beginning of the week. Get ready to sort of welcome in this energy of the full moon. But also, cleaning is a basic and it's always a good idea. And it's wonderful for more harmony at home. But let's take it to the next level, clearing away visual confusion. If you see a bunch of stuff, even if it's stuff you love, so you have maybe bookshelves full of books you love, but there's so many books, and maybe you have shelves full of all the art that you love and all the things, and there's just so much stuff. Take some of it away and curate it a little bit. Spread things out in different areas. Eliminate too much in your face all at once. I used to have a desk that was full of all these things that inspired me. I had a crystal grid on my desk. I had all sorts of things everywhere I looked. And what happened? I was becoming completely overwhelmed and didn't want to go to my desk and couldn't quite figure out why. I was like, I can't make it more inspiring. It was too much stuff. It wasn't inspiring anymore. So a lot of harmony has to do with balance. And you don't have to throw things away. You can put some stuff away and take it out when you want to see it. You can move things into different places, and just that overall sense of everywhere I look, I feel focused, at peace, nervous system feeling really, really good. This is also a great time to see great memories. One of the reasons why I'm so passionate about teaching this Feng Shui, and for those of you who want to become a Feng Shui professional, the School of Intention, the Professional Feng Shui Training Program is now open for 2023 registration, and we start at the end of the month. It is below all the details. You will find them below in the description box. And you can book a call. We can talk about the program. You can learn all the different aspects of it. But essentially, one of the things that's so important to me is that it helps people to repattern reality. It's not just about the goodness of having a feng shui home or manifesting more with a feng shui home. It's about repatterning your reality and designing it in your best ways. You choose. And so as you learn to work with your home, you start being able to use all of the sensory information you're receiving, all of the things that you're seeing, and so many other patterns of energy moving through your home to create new input, new influence for you every single day. And one of the ways you can start influencing yourself more positively right now is by seeing more great memories, things that give you this hit of that was a great time. So, how can you see more great times? Some photos of great times. Maybe you put a photo as your desktop background that is of a great memory. Maybe you have your diploma on the wall. That was a great moment, a great time. Where can you sprinkle in more great memories and things that really hit you in the heart? We're going to talk a lot about the heart and being wholehearted and living from your heart, because this is ultimately so magnetic. So sync your home with your great memories. Anywhere you can put them on display, it's going to be wonderful. Another thing that can help you to create a more harmonized home overall is amazing scent. Scent is full of memories, and scent also helps you to create new memories full of joy and love and balance and all of these beautiful things. So you might want to go to a store and smell some different aromatherapies, see if you'd like to infuse some into your home, some natural candles you can shop for, find the best fragrance. I personally love beeswax candles that are made of basically just beeswax. They smell like honey when they burn, and they're totally pure and natural. So what is that for you that you can bring in this fabulous scent? That's going to also really make a difference. Another thing that is very, very powerful and potent right now is to pay attention to the topics that you talk about, the things that you stream into your home. I have a lot of friends who love watching true crime podcasts or having all kinds of discussions of very controversial things that they're, maybe some more edgy topics that they're really into. If you're passionate about those things, that's fine. But at the same time, you want to make sure you're clearing energy out of your space and doing this in a sense of balance. So you're not overloading yourself with too much stuff that is of a really controversial or stressful or even suspense filled nature. It's not bad to love horror movies or have things, watch the news, whatever it is that you are passionate about. But it's really important, again, to strike a balance. Everything you talk about in your home, you stream into your home, you watch on your computer and your phone in your home, all that energy is landing in you, in your energy field, and in your home, which is an extension of your energy field. So a lot of times people say, I don't get it. I do all this stuff. I do all this energy clearing. I do all this work to keep my home feeling light. And I feel like it's never done. It feels like I'm constantly having to do more and more and more. And then we talk about what's been talked about. Maybe there's been lots of arguments or lots of, again, these controversial topics. This energy continually flows in. So as you're doing things like cleaning your house and energizing things and working with Feng Shui, you're basically just getting back to normal. You're not really headed up to higher levels. So pay attention and strike that balance. It's going to make a huge difference in all that you experience in your home. The energy of your home is impacting you all day long. Another big thing, number 3, for this beautiful, love-filled, magnetic, and abundant full moon is to connect to others in wholehearted ways. Have people over, become more of a giver. How can you give in a significant way? It might be time to volunteer at a local charity, a local organization where they could use your help. If you don't have money to give, if you do have money to give, it might be time to give in those directions a little bit more or maybe more consistently. A lot of this year and a lot of the energy, we started with 2023 Feng Shui and all of the energies of this year of the rabbit and all of this stuff is about mastery and practice and doing things on a regular basis. So while it's wonderful to call up your friends and tell them how much you love them every once in a while, create regular things that you can do. Maybe a regular game night, a regular hike that people are all invited to whenever they can show up, regular things that can happen, or even just monthly things that can happen where you're bringing people in more frequently together, creating a stronger sense of synergy and all with love. This is going to be so supercharging for everything we're moving into in this new age of Aquarius that we keep hearing about. It's going to be amazing. Another thing for your relationships is to be more conscious. So if you haven't been listening well, take the time to listen. If you haven't been acknowledging people, take the time to really be present. This small stuff makes a huge difference in the amount of love you give and the amount of love you receive. Now, to take it to the next level, soften yourself. If you've never experienced Strala yoga before, my dear friend Tara and her husband Mike and her daughter Daisy now all are participating in this fabulous yoga practice. I feel like it's a very revolutionary way of doing yoga, focused not on just executing different postures, but on softening your whole self. As you soften yourself, as you soften physically, you actually gain more potential to do different movements. When you tense up, it becomes very hard to like do a handstand or a headstand if you're nervous about it. If you're nervous about getting a posture right, you can become very stiff and very tense. And then you're sore and then you don't feel relaxed. You don't feel expanded. But if you soften and you're focusing on your breath and you're focusing on connecting to yourself and you're focusing on just the softness of each move and doing what you can where you're at right now, things happen. You expand your potential. I've been in Strala yoga classes where I've been able, my whole life, I've been able to do headstands just fine, but I've never been able to do a handstand. I've always been afraid of it until I got into the room of Strala yoga class. And then it was like, boom, of course I could do uh, a, a handstand. I'm not worried about it. I'm not tense about it. And it's not just about doing yoga or whatever movement. It's about how this energy translates into all of life. We can get really tense about conversations. We can go into conversations where we're angry, and that anger just shuts us down. We are not able to communicate effectively. We're not able to listen clearly, and you don't get great results from those types of conversations. I have a really hard conversation to have tomorrow, and I was thinking about it and getting really tense. And I was like, wait a second. This is all about right now. It's softened. I need to just take a light viewpoint about this, even though it does upset me. That way I can speak clearly about how I feel without just people shutting down. And so it's much more effective to downshift, soften, breathe more, try Strala Yoga. Tara Stiles is on YouTube, has a huge YouTube channel full of this to try. So much to try, so much to do. Her practices are incredible. There's so much to explore in this realm that can help you to downshift your nervous system. Again, going back to the beginning of what we were talking about, this idea that relaxation is your superpower. And so much will happen when you relax more. And finally, this is a time of huge creative awakening in all ways. Creating new ways to prosper, creating new ways to do things that you love. It just really infusing everything you do with more creativity. So if you want to have more fun, how can you infuse more creativity into your lifestyle? I was just saying to someone yesterday, I feel so strongly that I need to take full advantage of being in LA. I don't really go to any of the things that are so special about LA anymore. I've lived here for so long, it's kind of faded into the background. A lot of you who live in big cities might feel the same. You have guests come and suddenly you go to every museum, you go to everything, you go to every attraction, you go to every show, and then they leave and you go back to just doing your normal day and you don't see any of those things. Why not fully explore your neighborhood, fully explore your area, fully explore a wide range of experiences that you can have? One of the reasons why I have all of this hair oil in is I've been playing around with all of these different things that I've been learning for years on TikTok and YouTube. I've been learning so many different aromatherapy techniques, herbal hair rinses, and all kinds of DIYs. And I decided I'm just going to keep making these things and doing these things. And I have to say, the ones that work really well. If you'd like, I'll make a whole YouTube video for you on all these things that I've found that have worked really well in all different realms on YouTube and on TikTok. But this is fun, and fun is the operative word. You are infinitely creative. Everything you do is creative. The more you can harness your creativity, the more you can transform your life in the not just the month ahead or the year ahead, but in the decades ahead. This is the age of Aquarius. How can you be more creative? I'm going to finish all these paintings. I don't really like these, so I'm going to paint over a lot of them. I'm really excited to paint over all of them. I want to start making really big paintings. You might have creative things that you've wanted to do and you've held yourself back from doing them. Now is the time to say yes. I've been saying this in every video. Say yes to those things. Lean into your passions. This entire world of Feng Shui that I can't even imagine got to be as big as it is, and it's just getting started. All of this came from a passion project. I was doing this for fun, developing this method for free, for fun, as a passion project for years and years and years before it became a method that was time tested and this whole universe that I get to share with you. And I'm so infinitely grateful that I finally followed a passion and didn't just quit or didn't try to force things. So it's not about force, it's about harmony. It's not about trying to effort and get tense. It's about soft and allowing things. It's more about joy and love than it is about hard work that feels stressful. And let the biggest barometer for your life be how good you feel. And from that place, everything is going to be so much more dazzling and dynamic and abundant and, again, that word, magnetic and spectacular. So I'm wishing you the most fabulous Libra full moon in the week ahead, and take this, whatever really resonates with you, take it and run with it and see how you can pull these threads and bring more love and bring more harmony and more balance into your life in all ways. So many more videos are coming soon, not just live streams. Tons of videos are coming. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, share this video with friends if you want to celebrate the full moon together. I so appreciate you. And if you want to become a Feng Shui pro, again, the School of Intention is now open for registration for 2023, and all of the details are below. Thanks so much for being here, and I love you, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Yes, exactly. Just checking all of your comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, and thank you for being here. And 100% all the nervous system downshifting. It's time to relax, revitalize, and feel fantastic. Mwah. Bye, everyone.